Welcome to episode 25 of Minecraft Let's Play How To. Today we will be doing a 1.19 easy wither killer. There has been some changes since the last time I've done this. Good thing I researched it before I decided to come in here and do this, because the old way doesn't work anymore. I've already prepped most of the area. Basically, under your portal, you're gonna want 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 0 spot. 4 blocks under your portal. You're gonna want soul sand, or 5 blocks. Put the soul sand there. You put a water source on top of that, and another one right up there. I encased it with obsidian. Seems to be the way it works the best. I have done some testing with this since it's a new way. I really didn't want to get caught off guard. So hopefully it works today. All good. So we'll go up top. Kind of show you. I left some of the blocks in. So you come into your portal. Ignore the leaves. These are just there to keep Enderman from porting into that area. And this is so we can still access the portal once, because we're going to remove some of these blocks. So basically, from the edge of the portal, which is right here, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I did 5 because this is where your water is going to be. Then you'll put an outline of blocks to the line. So I did it on every side. So then after that, you'll go ahead and do this. Could have left these out, but I figure why not? It's be easier to show and tell with it filling there. Whoop. Oh well. The old way didn't require so much stuff. Quite simple before. Now this is going to be a little bit more because they've changed the way the wither does things. And one of the updates, can't tell you which one because I'm not sure. Luckily I did the research and some testing before I decided just to do the regular style I've been doing for years, because it doesn't work no more. So, if you guys want to fight the wither on the open ground, underground, and actually get it, see, this way you'll be able to spawn him and just stand here and he'll pretty much just die on his own. Kind of cheaty. Fighting the wither is not a fun thing to do, especially if you have to do it multiple times. If you want to do it, that's fine. Just make sure you don't do it anywhere near your base, or it's probably going to get mostly destroyed. A lot of people have luck doing it underground. I've done it underground. I've done it in an open area. I just don't like fighting it. It's just a pain. Not hard. Well, it's hard, but it's a lot harder than the Ender Dragon. But it's doable. You can say it's impossible. It's not impossible. So we will get our water buckets ready here. Do a little finishing touches on some things. I got an infinite water source right there. So you'll just basically just go along here. With water. As you can see, it doesn't form very many infinite water sources, so Kind of tedious, but not impossible. Yeah, you don't have to go down there. I could have left these leaves out, but oh. Now the other thing I've kind of decided, this will probably be the last Minecraft video with this series. We will come back to Minecraft eventually, probably after we get another update, another large update that has new content. We won't be doing the how-to stuff anymore. Like I said, it's just kind of a guide I wanted to do because when I was a new player, it was kind of something I kind of needed. So I wanted to make something that would help people that are new to the game. Probably not a whole lot of new players starting. But I know a few people who have learned quite a bit from this series. People I know in real life have done me the favor of watching the videos and kind of going by them to learn how to play. So appreciate them doing that. We will probably be moving on to, I think, Subnautica is next. There's two Subnauticas. There's the regular Subnautica, and then there's Sub-Zero, I think is what it's called. We will start with the first one. I just recently started playing it. I have finished Subnautica. So I am kind of sort of all right with it. I'm not great, but so it'd be more just playthrough. Other games I'm looking into are Astroneer, of course. That's a fun game. Kinda content on it kind of stopped, but maybe there'll be another one that comes out. You never know. I do not. I'm not sure. So, if you have any suggestions for games, more than happy to hear them. Put them in comments. Uh, I do tend to stick with the open world games. Not a big linear gameplay fan. There are some games I have played that are linear, but they're very short games usually. I like open world, kind of being able to play at your own pace, stuff like that. I've been through Skyrim a couple times. I don't think I've ever completed all the challenges on it. Achievements. Might be something worth working for at some point. Got quite a few of them though. Alright, so now we got all the water in. So basically all this water is going to do is when he'll slip a couple shots out sometimes. This will just keep the area from getting destroyed too much. Is basically all this is doing. Don't want to do this. I guess you don't have to. but keeps you from area getting destroyed. In case you ever want to respawn the Ender Dragon, you can just put blocks up around this. Cover it up, do your Ender Dragon fight again. You respawn him with nether stars. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and stick my armor on. I might try to get a couple hits on him. Maybe, maybe not. May just let it roll because I did make a sword without knockback. So you're basically going to trap him under that portal. In the old days, you just be able to make a small room and do it, but they made it to where he can break blocks below him now when he couldn't before. So now that allows him to go down and get out. So that's what that water column is for. It's going to push him up into the portal and keep him stuck there. Well, if you hit him with knockback, it's going to knock him out of the center and he's going to be able to get out. That is why the water column is there and why you don't want to use knockback. You might just be wise not to touch him at all if you don't want to have a accidental fight on your hands. So we got our water in. Of course, this all down here is water source. I just went around. You only have to go down this side and down that side, and then the rest will fill in. I'll fill in with water sources. No big deal. So basically, you want to be on the west side where this staircase is. I'll show you how I determine that. Sunflower way. Sunflower always faces east. So this is pointing, face of this flower is pointing east. So we're facing east now. We're on the west side. Now, put a pumpkin down. The stem always faces northwest. So this is north, this is west, south, east. Always, this is northwest. So be the west side, and we're on the west side. So staircase just so you can come down and collect things. You can put hoppers under here. Do not remove the soul sand. Just put hoppers around it and collect things. He dies. This obsidian ring has got to be basically on the outer, well, not here. He's going to want to come to this corner for some reason. He tries to come this way. Just the way it seems. Now, this is where your first block will go. You want to make a T shape. You're going to make a T shape laying down. So, get your soul sand. 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure these 3 soul sands are below that row of blocks there. Then you'll put your skulls on here. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then he will spawn in, and with the spawning mechanics, he will be kind of pushed to the center, and our water column will keep him pushed up into the center of the portal. Go up here, center of the portal, that column. So his head's basically stuck in this column. He cannot enter the portal from below. We can't go to the overworld. Hopefully he just stays stuck in the center, and basically he just suffocates with his head being stuck in the stone there. So, like I said, the leaves are just here to keep Endermen off the edges and off the portal. It's also so we can walk out and access this portal. Hopefully after we spawn him in and he does his damage, he doesn't break all the leaves. I have not tested that part yet. So as you can see down here, this one's a little bit one thing black back from it. So hopefully it works. Hopefully this all works, because otherwise we're gonna have a big mess. And I'm not prepared to fight a wither. So 1, 2, 3. He spawned in. Looks like he's stuck in the center. Back off. Yep, there he goes. See his health bars going down. All you really got to do is stand here. Couple minutes, he'll die. Like I said, do not hit him with knockback. You'll push him out of the center of the portal, and he'll be able to escape. Fighting the Wither in the end is not fun, with there being so many areas for you to fall to your death and lose all your stuff. So the safe way would just be to leave it the way it is. Trying to hit him with your bow. Your bow might have punch 2 on it. I made a sword that has smite 4 or fire aspect and unbreaking 3. As you can see, you broke the obsidian blocks that were surrounding the water column. They're still down there. But all the other blocks stayed. Now, once he gets down to half, he will spawn in wither skeletons. They'll basically be trapped in that little obsidian ring we made. And hopefully, once he explodes after he dies, he will kill them too. Otherwise, we can just go down there and kill him. Oh, I got hit. As you can see, he spawned them in. He got kicked off to the side. He's breaking some of the leaves, but not many. No big deal. It's keeping him contained. Water column's keeping him pushed up into the center, and he's just suffocating. So if you want to do this multiple times, you just need to make sure you put your obsidian back around your water, those 4 obsidian back around that water source. Because if you don't, he tends not to get pushed up anymore. I've tried it without putting those back, and yeah, he escapes. So keep that in mind. Basically, his head is just stuck in that pillar. That's him right there. Let's see. He's almost dead. Like I said, he's dead now. He'll explode. And he killed the skeletons when he exploded. See, now all we gotta do is just go down here. There's our nether star. Experience some wither roses. Well, like I said, you can put hoppers in down below to make the stuff easier to collect. But you gotta go in here and replace the obsidian anyway. Just come in here, collect it. We'll put our obsidian blocks back in. So, one there. Just kind of block this up. Now, he's just gonna destroy these blocks, so keep it to a minimum. See, we got our water column still there. Still bubbling to there, so it's all good. And we'll put our ring back in place. All the ring basically on the outside does is keep the wither skeletons trapped in there, so when he explodes at the end, he kills them too. So if you go and collect a bunch of wither skulls, you can do this over and over and over again, as long as you have enough soul sand and stuff. Most of our leaves survived. We can still get around. So we're good. So it was a success. As you can see, I got plenty of stuff left in here. So we had some coal, some bones, 3 wither roses, nether star. We can go make a beacon now. I think we will do that in this episode, since it is the last episode of the series. Go ahead and put our wings back on. Get that there. I just made this little area so I had a little safe haven. The leaves are so the Enderman can't get on top. So if you do have, you can make this little Enderman farm if you wanted to. See this guy I've seen. Keep porting around. Right, there he is. Come on. flame sword is not the best to use. On Enderman because they kind of freak out and go wherever. He must have went off somewhere and died up the fire. Alright. Like I said, we just got a little staircase here. Make sure you don't go all the way to the bottom because this is a water source. It'll just flood, so I just made it one block up right through the water. The other thing is you can put hoppers down here and you can run the hopper line out. There's a chest right here, make it easier, and it'll just collect everything automatically. And you would probably save your obsidian blocks that he breaks. Another good thing, I guess. Let's go ahead and give ourselves one of these. We'll leave this one here. Like I said, pumpkin, the stem points to the northwest. It's kind of hard to see the stem, but it is pointing that way. So this is the west, this is the north. It'll always point that way. Put down a billion pumpkins, it'll always point northwest. Sunflower will always face the east, no matter what dimension you're in. Just put some dirt down, put a sunflower on top, it'll face east. So that's how you know where the west side of your portal is. Most of this is just digging things out, putting some water down, and getting your ring put in, full sand, your bubble column. Nice and easy way to kill the wither. Didn't even have to swing my sword. If you want to make a lot of beacons, that'll be the way to do it. So, alright. Let's go ahead and bounce back in here. This will take us clear back home. Sleep real quick. Then we'll make a beacon. Let's see what I need here. Some glass. Future series won't be how-tos. Maybe a little. I mean, I'll probably do some tutorials on how to build farms. That's about it. That ain't really a how-to. Be more of a playthrough. Like I said, this series didn't do that great. Made for a niche of people who there's very few of anymore. Most people know how to play Minecraft. Not everybody. So when I started, I had a hard time. So I just wanted to do something that would have helped me had I had it. So we got us a beacon. We'll use emeralds. Let's find us a spot to put it. We don't really need it here at home, but we'll just throw it up. Find a spot, maybe. So we're gonna want 3 layers. Already messed up. That's the 1 layer. Then I think this is just the best way to get the spacing down when you're new. Basically, we're just going to build a pyramid of blocks. You can use diamond blocks. You can use gold blocks. Netherite, that would be so expensive and hard to do. Not saying you couldn't, but I think you're going to have multiples of them. That would be a lot of grinding to get that netherite. That's one thing we did not do in this series, is get netherite. But it's got to have an open view of the sky. So if you build it underground, you got to like dig a hole so this can go to the sky. And you can turn on haste, speed, resistance, jump boost, strength. The secondary power will be over here. I think I need to build another layer. Get full strength out of it. Yeah. I need one more layer. And no big deal. I have to go get more blocks. I guess I got another stack. We're good. Come up here. This out. I don't usually use beacons that much. Not that they aren't useful. But you don't use them. Personal preference, I'm guessing. I probably don't do projects big enough to require going through all the hassle of getting a bunch of beacons, I guess. Doesn't mean you can't. Said they are useful. Well. Do that. And that's a full beacon right there. Here, see, we got our whole beacon lit up. Secondary power is health. Haste will help you mine. Speed will help, of course, make you move faster. Resistance will make you a little tougher, I guess. Get your jump boost, jump higher, and strength. Do more damage, stuff like that. So what we need to do is go ahead and get a single emerald. Let's activate haste. We're getting regeneration. You can only activate one of these things at a time. So most people use it to mine out. You know, if you're mining out like a perimeter, like thousands and thousands of blocks you're having to mine, go for it. You don't want to use TNT. So I got haste, regeneration, so my health will build back, stuff like that, hopefully. Whoops, I didn't activate it. Put that in there, make your selections. Hit the check mark. I got haste. And there's my regeneration. Haste and regeneration, as long as you're within the portal, it'll keep, the timer will keep building up. I'm not sure what the range is. Look that up. But like I said, get your beacon. Gonna have particles around you all the time. It's annoying. The main reason I don't use beacons, because I can't turn particles off. Now, if you want to color this, you can put a colored piece of glass above it, and you can color your beam. There's our Wither Boss Killer, new style for 1.19 in the recent update. We have built our beacon, our emerald blocks. Just to let you know, this has started working, and we've got carrots and potatoes being auto-harvested and put in the chest. So things are going good up here. Got that farm working good. Like I said, I appreciate everyone for watching this. We will be going to another game. We will come back to Minecraft when there's a little bit more content added, which they do add content pretty regularly. We've beat the Ender Dragon. We've done the Wither. Like I said, you can set the Wither up and fight him if you want, but I don't like to, so I'm not going to. I've got my achievement for it. I don't need to keep doing it. So yeah. We've done shulker farms, we got shulker boxes, we got automatic this, automatic that. Pretty much everything I've shown you will pretty much give you what you need. I mean, we could still do mob farms and stuff like that, but we'll save those for later. Stand on my dragon head. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I hope people found it somewhat helpful. We'll come back to Minecraft later. Right now, I think we'll be switching to Subnautica. We'll do a little playthrough on that. It'll basically just be a playthrough, because I am nowhere versed in it well enough to be telling people how to play it. But it's a fun game. I like to play it. Like I said, there's only so much you can do on Minecraft until they add more content. There's other bosses and stuff, but we'll get into that later. Save the more complicated stuff for later. Like I said, this was more of a how-to, get established, get things easy way, kind of get your farms running, stuff like that. This is kind of a basics playthrough, how-to, for newer players. I want to thank everybody who has watched my videos and has commented, liked, subscribed. Much appreciated, and I would appreciate it if you kept on going. So, like I said, this will be the last episode of this series. We will come back to Minecraft later, but we will be switching to Subnautica on the next video. So, y'all have a good day. I'll see you next time.